Death row granny. Okay, Granny, what did you do, Granny?
This is the one time that I have been mad that someone didn't die the first time.
Sharon, is this your last meal though?
No way, man.
Today we are going to be trying and rating the last meals of some infamous lady criminals on death row.
Feminism.
Shout out to the women.
Whoa!
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
Because I'm afraid they're gonna haunt me if I rank their meal load.
They had it coming.
Bow.
They only have themselves to bang. And if you didn't,
If you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop.
Scary.
Amber McLaughlin.
hi, Amber. Sounds like in the arms of
Sarah McLaughlin?
Amber McLaughlin is the first openly transgender person to be executed in the United States in January of 2023.
Whoa, this is like recent.
Recent.
She was a registered sex offender who was convicted for the rape and murder of her ex-girlfriend in 2003.
Whoa! Why did it take
She was
so
a person
long?
for 20 years?
McLaughlin's last words: "I'm sorry for what I did. I'm a loving and caring person."
I mean,
You did kill a person. Oh, and M&M's. Yo, honestly, best M&M's. Simple. She a thickie.
Her last meal: a cheeseburger with fries, strawberry milkshake, and peanut M&Ms.
Sometimes it's just a cheeseburger. It just slaps. It's classic.
Sharon, is this your last meal though? It's not mine.
No way, man.
Amber McLaughlin, I get it.
Oh my God.
Amber, this isn't about you anymore, babe. This is about the strawberry milkshake.
I go with something I like. Which
What
is
would
probably
your last meal be?
Sushi.
What do you,
I'm an ambitious girl.
and how did we feel about that?
Yeah.
I could see myself doing this, but I would eat a lot more than this. I would have a lot. This would be like the starter.
I'm going to give this out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7.
That's what I was gonna say.
5 because I understand the meal, but I hate her.
In terms of choices, I'll say a 5.
3 because I don't like the meal.
I'll give it 6. You have a wrong with cheeseburger. 7.
I deducted points for lack of creativity.
She's old. Yeah, this had to be like 1800s.
Is it
Emeline?
Meaker?
This is the first woman legally executed in 1883. Emeline Lucy Meaker was convicted and hanged for the murder of her husband's niece, Alice.
Oh, damn.
Alice and her brother Henry were orphaned, and Emmeline's husband agreed to take them in for a stipend of $400. But Emeline was not pleased with the arrangement and beat, starved, and mistreated Alice. She then decided to kill her with a lethal dose of poison, which she made her son procure,
Oh my gosh.
and which she forced down Alice's throat.
Emeline, you bitch.
What in the hell?
Hard-boiled egg, potato.
Right before her execution, she had a lunch consisting of 2 boiled eggs, 2 slices of toast, 1 potato, 1 donut, and a cup of coffee.
Kind of a lackluster meal.
That's amazing. Oh, that coffee was good.
I love the fact that you're serving this on prison plates.
Bit of toast.
How can you eat like if you know you're gonna die? I wouldn't have an appetite.
If I'm gonna eat a donut, I eat it from the bottom up.
Banana is delicious.
Huh?
And back in the day, they made their bread fresh, so it was probably so good.
I'm at 2, it's because of the donut.
Yeah, 4 out of 10.
I'm gonna rate it a 4.
Really?
What? You would rate it higher than the other one? Than a cheeseburger? I'm a 2 for the eggs.
I was going to give it like a 5.
All right, you got me. So I'll say a 5.
Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that whole donut.
Did you eat the whole donut?
thing?
Sure, don't, guys, don't. That felt both shocking and judgy.
Karla Faye Tucker, KFT.
Karla Faye Tucker.
She doesn't look like she has aggression.
Sentenced to death for killing 2 people with a pickaxe
Whoa!
during a burglary.
Oh,
Karla Faye Tucker spent 14 years on death row, where she had a widely publicized conversion to Christianity and advocated the commutation of her sentence to life without parole. It was denied.
yeah.
As Tucker murdered the woman in the house, she testified that she experienced intense multiple orgasms with each blow of the pickaxe.
Karla, please. That's just,
Ew.
This was her last meal.
oh, she's canceled. Ain't no way.
Having found God, Karla went out with a simple meal of a banana, a peach, and a fresh garden salad with ranch dressing.
Out of all the fruits in the world, you chose a banana?
And peach.
It's lettuce.
Oh, that's a good peach.
Where's the soul food? Okay.
Who are our 2? We'll get you another 4.
Brian.
Let me tell you, that whole thing of like, I'm now a Christian, that to me doesn't sound like real remorse.
Chris, God can't help you now. You still got to repent for the sins and blah, blah, blah. A couple Hail Marys ain't gonna do that.
This meal, I'm gonna go with 1 because I hate it all.
1? I'm sorry. Yeah, 1.
At least it's food, but it's a 2.
2.
2?
2.
I'll give it a 2 because I really like this peach.
Well, as I'm saying, the food would be fine. It's the choice.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because of the peach.
Okay, I'm going with you on that.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Kelly Renee Ginzendanner.
That's a mugshot, though, right there.
Yeah, she's done things.
Born into a poor cotton farming family, Kelly Renee Gissendaner had a rough childhood, being molested by her stepfather, date raped during her senior year of high school, resulting in her first son. She married, divorced, became pregnant by another man, and then remarried her second husband. It was this husband who she plotted to kill with her lover, Greg Owens.
Okay.
Maybe we should have tried being single.
She graduated from a theology studies program for prisoners and formed a self-help group called the Struggle Sisters, in which she helped turn other inmates' lives around while incarcerated. As she went out, her final song was a prayer, and then she sang Amazing Grace.
It's a little creepy to me.
Oh God, I knew that song gave me the creeps.
Keep your eyes closed.
I'm just looking at Sharon. I'm caught up in her face. I knocked something over.
Yes, you did.
You spilled my
I did.
milkshake.
And you know what? You can have my milkshake.
I'm just switching you to full plates, man.
After her first failed execution attempt that had been called off because of a problem with the storage of the drugs, her actual last meal was cheese dip with chips, Texas nachos with fajita meat, and a diet frosted lemonade.
You did the same thing twice.
And it just yeah, I'm not singing.
How sweet the sound.
I like nachos.
Wow, that actually is really good.
Oh no, that really ruined it for me.
Her previous last meal was cornbread, buttermilk, 2 BK Whoppers, 2 large french fries, cherry vanilla ice cream, popcorn lemonade, and a salad with Paul Newman's buttermilk dressing.
Oh, I'm gonna ride with that one.
This is the one time that I have been mad that someone didn't die the first time.
2 out of 10.
I think I'm just gonna give this a 5 out of 10. She basically did the same thing twice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good same thing.
Taste and everything like that. It's really good. From a choice perspective, thinking like maybe a 6.
I mean, I'd go with like a 6. This really brought it down for me.
I'm gonna say a 6.
I'm gonna go with my girl Sharon and give it a 6. The chips were hitting. She doesn't deserve any more than that.
Velma Barfield, Death Row Granny. Okay, Granny, what did you do, Granny?
Death Row Granny?
Death Row Granny, my new rap name.
Nicknamed the Death Row Granny, Velma Barfield was an American serial killer who confessed to at least 6 murders in total.
Damn, Granny.
She became a caretaker for many elderly patients and poisoned them with arsenic while also committing check fraud.
Oh, wow.
A psychiatry professor diagnosed Velma with a dissociative identity disorder and said that she talked to Velma's other personality, Billy, who told her that Velma had been a victim of sexual abuse and that he, Billy, was the one who'd killed her abusers. The judge was unconvinced and said, well, one of them did it, I don't care which one.
I mean,
Fair point.
you can't kill one half of them.
Oh!
Cheese doodles. I've never had a cheese doodle before. I had a Coke.
Either Velma or Billy ordered up this last meal, some cheese doodles and a Coca-Cola.
Oh, like, it tastes like Cheetos.
Like a Cheeto? It looks like a Cheeto.
Not as good as a Cheeto.
Cheese doodles.
I don't think I've ever had a cheese doodle.
No way.
They're not that good. I promise you. If you guys had them and you like them, I'm so sorry to hurt your feelings.
If I'm being real, these smell like cardboard, straight up.
I mean, she really phoned this in.
Cheese doodles suck, dude.
I'm not a fan of cheese doodle.
Let me tell you why I'm having a hard time with this one.
Tell us, Sharon.
She looks like she could be a relative.
Have you had a cheese doodle?
I did yesterday, they are garbage.
Garbage.
They're absolute trash.
It's
There's not much Cheeto on these cheese doodles, if I'm using the term correctly.
it's so boring.
This is a 1 out of 10. I
It's
agree.
just rough. I'm gonna just go with a 1.
Uno. Definitely 1.
A 2 because I like Coke.
Saying 1.
Can I not say 0? It's a 1 for
It's
the
edible.
branded Coca-Cola, but like,
It's edible at the very least.
I get, 1.
From like what I'm learning through this is like, just love your kids, okay? please.
Evelita Juanita Spinelli.
Ooh.
I'm getting scared.
The Duchess.
Evelita, what did you do?
Evelita Juanita Spinelli, also known as the Duchess, was a gangster,
Gangster.
an ex-wrestler,
What?
Hey, Spinelli.
and the first woman to be executed in the state of California.
Wow.
She regularly took in young delinquent homeless men and trained them to be professional criminals.
So it's so heartwarming. She takes in like homeless youth, but then makes them into criminals.
But things went wrong when two of her proteges accidentally killed someone during a robbery. Fearing that they would confess to the police, Spinelli poisoned one of them and had her gang beat him up and dump him in the river. The other protege escaped and confessed. And then her gang turned on her and testified against her at trial.
I mean, you bastards.
She even tried to pin the murder on her daughter, Gypsy.
Damn.
Wow.
Another burger.
Hey.
Turkey and gravy.
Executed the day after Thanksgiving, her last meal was turkey and a hamburger.
You can't even do a cheeseburger?
Ooh, good mix, good mix, good mix.
Oh, you know what I'm
Ooh,
about
good mix,
to do.
good mix.
We know it wasn't gonna be bad. Unless you're poisoned.
In the 30s? You know what I mean? Burgers probably were like the hit thing, you know?
Probably was.
Turkey gravy on a burger slaps hard.
Oh, that's not. I mean, I want some mashed potatoes. I want some mac and cheese.
There's not a lot here, but it's an interesting combination. So I'll do, and she's a slay. So I'll do like a 6 out of 10.
Because it has no cheese.
Yeah, no cheese.
About a 3.
This one scares me a little more than the other one, so I'm gonna give this one a 10.
Why is that? You think she's gonna hit you in your sleep?
I found the combination and I found that appealing. I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, I'm giving this like a 3.
I give it 1. I'm not scared.
Okay. Elizabeth Ann Duncan, Ma Duncan.
She looks real hopeful.
I got.
Hope I don't get caught.
Don't convict me. Don't convict me. Don't convict me.
Duncan.
Elizabeth Ann Duncan, or Ma Duncan, a divorcee of 10, 11, or possibly 16 different husbands. She cared little for her spouses, but immensely for her son Frank. She loved her son Frank fiercely and was thusly very upset when he fell in love with and impregnated a young nurse. So when she found out that Frank and Olga, the nurse, had gotten married, she hired 2 inept hitmen to take out her son's 7-month pregnant wife.
Oh.
Both she and the 2 hitmen were sent to the gas chamber in 1962.
Woo!
Oh, this would be part of my last meal. I'm telling you that right now.
I gotta make room for this.
plastic fork.
Oh, that's jacked up.
She requested steak and a salad for her last meal. Her final words were, "Where's my son, Frank?"
Oh, God, stop.
Right. How's that bite? How's that bite do?
I don't even want it anymore.
Frank's favorite meal was steak.
I gotta take a bite of this.
You don't want to eat this delicious Frank? I mean steak?
Oh, it's even well. I will be fair and at least try the hunk of
Frank.
stop.
Frank stayed by her side the entirety and fought for her innocence.
Whoa. They smashed.
I was thinking it, but she just went ahead and just went.
God, she's
You
fine.
gotta get right there. Yeah, get into it. That's it.
She got steak though.
Much better. Give that like an 8.
It's a 0. It's a 0.
A steak and a good salad? I would give it a 6.
She seems a little haunting crazy, so I'm gonna go with a 10.
Nah, I'll do 2 out of 10. 1 for the salad, 1 for the steak.
I'm gonna give this a 2 for the steak. That was I buried, man. That's some fucked up shit.
We've tallied up the scores, and Amber, at the very least, had the best taste in food.
Cheeseburger. You can't go wrong. Cheeseburger, a shake, some fries.
I mean, honestly, like, the milkshake was great.
The milkshake was fantastic. It was a
That was-
comfortable meal.
Victims should be able to choose their last meal.
How?
Choose, or I mean, like the victim's family.
But you get a Ouija board and you're like, what should she eat?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
nothing again.
Again, just some quick comfort food.
They could have made so much more better choices, but it is what it is. That's what they wanted.
They could have made better choices in their life, too.
Oh yeah. Okay, you got me there. Thanks, Nicole.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it,
I betcha.
You'd like and subscribe to People vs. Food. And let us know what you want to see in the comments down below. Bye!